Woo! He's walking. Yes, indeed, he's talking. Now he'll be freed. He's hoping that he won't go back to jail. Woo! And wop babaloo bop a wop bam boom. Jussie Smollett is out of jail. He's out of jail and out on bail, and that's the way it goes. Rah! Yes, Jussie Smollett, a mere 6 days into his whopping 150-day jail sentence, Jussie Smollett is walking. He's leaving, and this is pending an appeal. Okay, so what's going on? Why is this happening? Is this more of that white privilege thing or half white privilege? I don't know. Let's talk about it, guys. This is the gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Now let's see what's going on here. Jussie Smollett is leaving jail. All right. And what this has to do with apparently is the concept of double jeopardy. Okay. And what this is this is based upon the fact that years ago, you might remember that when he first got found guilty of reporting a hate crime or whatever, they gave him a fine. Okay, it was a fine of $10,000 and community service. I actually remember that. And now what they're saying is that it's not legal for them to try him again. All right, so his defense attorney, let's see what she's saying. The defense attorney, Nenye Uche, she's the one who's going to file the appeal, and she says, "We are very happy with the ruling made by the Illinois District Appellate Court," she said in a statement. "We are pleased that sensationalism and politics will be put aside and we can finally have an intellectual discussion about our laws with our esteemed appellate court." She's talking about sensationalism. Okay, sensationalism is all they've been doing since this whole thing got started. His whole case is based on sensationalism. It was the sensationalism of him claiming that, falsely claiming that he was the victim of a hate crime. The sensationalism of his family coming out and saying, hashtag free Jussie, and this is what's wrong when they put us in jail. You guys know I kept asking the question, define us. Okay, us, as it turns out, would be the rich and the privileged. Okay, that's what's going on. Because, guys, I doubt very seriously that Jussie Smollett, Jussie's sister, is going to continue with her tireless crusade to champion black people in the court system that have been unfairly treated. I don't think so. They only use that shit when it's a useful tool for them. That's what it is. So they exploit the conditions that's out here. All right, they exploit the sensibilities of the people. This is how they turn us against one another. And once they're done with it, once they get what they want, well, they walk away. They're walking. They don't care about any of this stuff. And that's what I was talking about before. All they do is use these things. They exploit these things. And once they get what they want, they don't care. The same thing with Black Lives Matter. Pay them off. They go get some mansions out someplace and far away from your black ass, but that's the way it works, okay? So it goes on to say, 3 years ago, Jussie in the state of Illinois reached a deferred prosecution agreement in which he paid a $10,000 fine and performed community service. As a result, the case was dismissed. The statement continued, to be recharged and prosecuted for the same exact thing a second time is not just morally wrong, but certainly double jeopardy and thus unconstitutional. No. Especially as it concerns an innocent man. Of course, they had to put that part in there. But you guys know, all right, if he does actually walk away from this, it's not because he's innocent. It's because of a loophole that they found in this particular case, okay? So innocence, leave that part out. We already established that he lied about it, okay? This would be a matter of the court dropping the ball, the judge dropping the ball. That's what it is, okay? So they say that actually he has a good chance of walking away from this, she said. The one aspect that really sticks out for me, and this is what one of the specialists are talking about, now they have commentators here, is the special prosecution. I mean, it's almost unheard of. Smollett had a deal. He took the deal. He met his part. He had a contract with the prosecution to do community service, and he forfeited his $10,000 bond. And in return, they gave him a diversionary deal. And once he finished his community service and forfeited his money, the case was dismissed. Okay, so they're saying it never should have went to court the second time. He never should have been in jail. All right, so that's what they're talking about. Now, what the prosecution is saying, They're saying that, well, when he took that deal, he never actually entered into a plea. Okay. So in order to take a deal, to pay that money and do the community service, you would have had to have said, yeah, I know what I did. I'm guilty of it. So let me do this and it'll go away. Okay. They say that he never officially did that. So now that we're going into this phase of the situation, the process where they're going to do the appeal, I guess we can expect more gymnastics. We can expect more sensationalism. And ultimately, guys, this could be Bill Cosby 2.0, because the same thing happened with Bill Cosby. He had an agreement maybe even decades ago before they brought him back into court and jailed him again. Okay. So this shit, man, like I said, it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars. And it's a manipulation of the rest of us, because you best believe the rest of us don't get this type of consideration on this level. The concept of double jeopardy is certainly there, but this level of, and I'm going to say it, this level of privilege. Okay, like I said, whether you base that privilege on status, whether you base it on race, because they definitely used that. They used that aspect of this in their appeal to the public, that this is a black man, yet another black man. This is like Emmett Till. This shit never happened with Emmett Till, okay? These guys are disingenuous. They're flat out dishonorable, if you ask me, all right? The man committed a crime. He should be punished for that crime. And if they're saying that the punishment actually happened, well, we can't argue with the courts. We can have our opinions on it, but these people operate on a whole other level, guys. All right, so I guess now this is our time to sit back and watch as this whole sick process plays out. But anyway, guys, I wanted to keep you up to date. That's what's been going on. Jussie Smollett is a free man, at least pending an appeal. Okay, so I don't know. I'll keep you up to date on it, and we'll be on the lookout, guys. Thank you for listening. You can get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you see what they're talking about? Like, do you agree that this is a concept of double jeopardy? These people are sloppy as hell. Let me know how you feel about this. As always, guys, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Thank you once again for listening. Catch me on Twitter, Odyssey, Rumble. I'm out there, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on. Damn.